Hello, ladies and gentlemen, viewers of ROG TV. You're welcome to this wonderful platform. And we have one of our elder brothers in the city of Bamenda who has been an instrumentalist for this platform. You are welcome to this platform.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, our viewers would like to know your name and how long you've been in the music ministry.
Oh, my name's Shimini Anthony. Shimini Anthony for now.
Okay.
So I've been in this ministry. I started playing music right 1993.
Wow.
While in Dok. When I came up now here in Bamenda, I had to fine-tune my music skills.
Wow.
With the old men that you can know.
All right.
Yeah.
Since 1993, he has been an instrumentalist. Now, we know that instrumentalists in our churches, they go through a lot of challenges, a lot of pressures, a lot of difficulties. Can you share with our viewers some of the challenges you, as an instrumentalist, you went through? And before we come to what advice do you have for the next generation of instrumentalists in the church?
Yeah, you see, the world of music is very, very vast, and it's very, very tempting. These are people that are too exposed to the world, and they're exposed also in the spiritual world. Well, take for instance, we want to have a crusade. These are the first people who goes around, and they gather the people. They meet up to the people before the preacher will come up. And so their lives are always very, very exposed. They are very, very exposed. And so I want to say these are some of the people that we have to pay more attention to them in relation to their spiritual life, because some of them, you find most of them going wayward because they didn't have a good foundation.
Okay.
When you have a good foundation and you are well, I want to say the challenges that you have as a musician is very high than a normal Christian that you have in church.
Why do you think it's more than that of a normal Christian?
Because these are the people that are exposed to the crowd. You know that there are some things that pull the crowd. Anybody that has that potential to pull the crowd, that's how your temptation is very
serious.
Yes. So they are exposed. These are the people that share the stage with the men of God.
Yeah.
The stage is being shared by the two of them. They introduce the stage and they close the stage.
Wow.
As they introduce the stage with the song, presentation and drawing crowd, the preacher comes and do whatever he has to do there, preaching. And when he finishes, they are the one that closes it also.
Wow.
So you see that they are more exposed to the crowd. Yeah.
Wow. Now, there's this general concept that musicians, instrumentalists in our churches, they are carnal. What is your take on that? And what makes the church to always look at them from that perspective?
Well, there are some professions that you may look at it, say the word carnal is in two phases.
Okay.
Yes. Because when you say carnal, they are the one who play faces. You have the spirit, the soul, and the body.
That's right.
And most of them at times, if you don't deal with the spirit, you also deal with the body. And it's the body that manifests more than the other aspects.
Yeah.
Yes. Which we are supposed to be very careful about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, we have this concept where we see instrumentalists who grew up in church or have been playing in church, and out of a sudden, you don't find them any church, not in another ministry, but they are now maybe playing secular music, worldly music, in cabarets and other funny places. What do you think would have accounted for such a deviation?
Yeah, that's why I was saying that it's very, very technical, and this profession is too exposed, because these are the people that faces most of the challenges. They are too exposed. So one of the things I would want to advise is that some of these musicians, these children that you see them growing in church, music at times causes you faint, thinking that you have died. So you always see some of the musicians in church, they have fainted. They have not died. When I say died, means that what they have not believed. They have not have a personal encounter with Jesus Christ. They grew up because of the strength, the power that the music has, pulling them. You see them now rendering service to church and playing, then you think that by playing it, they are believers.
Yeah.
No. You know, when somebody, I remember some years back when I was a child, I was walking around, I saw some of these grass beds. There were many of them. So I picked a stick and I threw it after them. That stick actually hit about 8 of them that they fell down.
Yeah.
And I was so happy I picked those beds, and people came around saying that where you took one stone and shot about 8 of them. Then I was so happy. Little did I know, I kept those beds while people were coming and seeing. Suddenly they started flying after one after another, one after another. It was only 3 that was left. And that 3, when you look at those 3, you see that actually resembles the children of God, meanwhile they are not.
Yeah.
So we don't care to know whether they have completely believed or not. Musicians that are playing, some of them have fainted. They need to be killed. Go far. And there are some that actually have that personal encounter, but they are not followed up.
Okay.
Because those birds that fell on the ground, if I had little did I, even as the other ones that died, I thought they were dead. That's how you see in church also. Some of them are reacting like those that have died. But when time comes to see them flying off, playing, you feel the power of God coming down, but they themselves have not experienced that power that is coming.
Wow.
You know, it's possible that you can take, we are supposed to know that yes, we have to take care of them. Why pray? We nurture them. So
now I know that you have also played country. You know, you played with Pastor Mbau Matthias in many crusades. You went out with Reverend Mbau, with Reverend Bifokletus. You went out with Reverend Omaru. You have played also with Reverend Philip Ojong. Have played in your life as an instrumentalist. Or were they only interested in your talent, your skills, and how you could perform? Or were they also concerned about your spiritual upbringing?
I remember one time in Central Church, one evangelistic meeting.
Yeah.
I played the bass guitar there one time. I had to carry it on my back and was playing.
Yeah.
It was Reverend Cletus came to me and called for me and prayed for me that let other strange spirit not take over me. These guys, they have been watching over me. They were not only interested in my playing, but they were also interested in my spiritual growth.
Wow.
If you see me succeeding today, it's just because the people that were beside me, they were not just satisfied in my service rendering to them, but they were also caring to see that I should not play like that and fall off like others.
Wow.
Encouraging me. When they see a strange spirit,
wow,
they say, no, young man, come. They always try to weed the strange grass that was growing in me.
Wow.
If you see me standing today, just be back. At a certain time, he will say, be careful. Be careful. And each time they rebuke me, I will always stand.
Wow.
And that is one of the secrets that kept me, that I can still stand today.
It's very important for you as an instrumentalist, be you a drummer, a pianist, a bassist, matter of priority before your music. Number 2, surround yourself with people who serve as a spiritual watch over your life, as he's sharing with us his own testimonies. Now, a fellow elder, money and music, because it's a big problem in amongst instrumentalists in this present generation. How did you handle the issue of money and service to the body of Christ?
Of this music.
Okay.
Elder Patrice Communion, the bassist who gave me, who actually prayed for me when he was sent to Manfield. And I saw his hand working in my life. And after that, I've had a lot of people that have been encouraging me. These are just few that I can name, but there are many of them. Then coming to the aspect of money, you know, these things, our musicians these days, they have that problem. I will not say that we should not encourage them. We need to encourage them as times goes by. Their mentalities are changing, and we need to see how we can encourage them to see it's a service that they are rendering to the Lord. Yes, But I want to say, your aim of serving God, it should not be for money.
Okay.
As a musician,
Okay.
I will cite you people some example. When we were about to open the church in Cambe, and
So that's the Full Gospel
the
Church.
Full Gospel Church.
Okay.
When I went there, we were there for 2 good weeks. I came back. What I was given was 10,000 francs as a support. There are times I go and come back, nothing. We were about to open the church in Jikwa.
Yeah.
When they were at Christopher and G and all those. When I came back from that place, I arrived Central Church. I was living at Boyabemida Street. I did not have even a transport for me to trek from there to my house. But
Were you angry with the church? Were you angry
I
with
was
the
not
pastor?
angry with the church because I knew that I was serving God.
Okay.
That was one of the things that I have in mind. I know that nobody have ever served this God and gone free. As my mentor told me, Elder Tayi, of his blessed memory. But this is one of the things that kept me. I was serving God. I knew that I was not going out for money. I knew that when you give me the money, you have already awarded me. So I will not expect anything from God. So I was not expecting that part too much.
Wow.
So this is one of the things that kept me
Wow.
for all this while that you see me, I was serving. Each time I would stay outside for 2 weeks, a month, and come back. At times, what the highest money I've ever received is 20,000 francs. That was given to me. But I was a businessman that I left my business, I left everything go.
Wow.
And I was going for that purpose.
You abandoned your
I
business.
abandoned my business, I abandoned everything.
And then you come back, you give me 5,000, that's not up to what you should have made a profit for 2 weeks.
So these are some of the things that I think that I encourage most people that serving God as a musician, money should not be a priority.
That's right.
It should be God first.
Can you say that again?
Money should not be a priority.
Money should not be a problem. Piano should be heard more than that of the bass guitar. The bass guitarist thinks that his solo should be heard more than that of the solo guitar, and all of that. I know as an instrumentalist, you might have also gone through that experience. And how did you manage it at those early stages and throughout your ministry as an instrumentalist in the church? We would like to hear from a well of experiences. Maybe it will inspire us and you may serve as a guide to this younger generation.
Yeah, I want to say it's also challenging. Young men that are in church, I have been also there.
Wow.
I know when you have skills, you feel you are what you have. Young converts zeal. It's one of the things that is disturbing.
So there's also young converts.
There's young converts in music,
Wow.
because when you have a skill, you feel that you want to expose that skill, but you don't know when, which platform are you supposed to expose that skill.
Okay.
So because of that, when you have one song, all the skills that is in you, about 10 of them, you want to bring them out in that one
Song.
And that's you are the one rendering the service. You now find yourself now that what you have in you, you are not bringing it out well because of the affection or the reaction of the crowd.
Wow.
You find yourself now that you are playing but following the crowd. Meanwhile, you are supposed to be the one leading the crowd.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
So
You
now
are
the
supposed-
music is now playing.
Now you find yourself that is the music that is controlling you, not you controlling the music.
Wow.
So that's one of the things that we have, the challenges that we have in our churches, that we are making noise instead of playing music. If you are able to play and listen what your neighbor is playing, the next person is playing, you get everything that they are playing. That's what makes music. Now you see the music, what is the definition of music?
Yeah.
Music is a combination of sounds played in harmony.
Wow.
The word harmony, you must harmonize your sound.
That's right.
If the sounds are not harmonized, then you are making noise.
Okay. Wow.
So this is what most of us as musicians fail.
But if we are playing in a team, if you are playing a bass guitar, for example, I'm playing a piano, you know, if your volume is too loud than mine, at least the crowd will not know that I'm also a skillful pianist. So don't you think that I should raise my volume to be more than
No.
the bass so that the people should know that I'm a good pianist?
There are levels of volume. When you raise it above that volume, you are making a noise. You will no longer have any effect of whatever you are playing. So all of you will notice that at times, check the bass guitar. His own volume is right to the maximum. The soloist is right to the maximum. And all those things, their effects are no longer coming out.
Okay.
But you should be able to control yourself because you know it's true that every sound, every equipment that you have in your house, when you put the music to the maximum, the effect no longer have the effect again.
That's true.
It's noise that they are making now. From there. So we should be able to control ourselves, to be sure that we give the sound play in a way that you can listen to whatever you are playing. That you should be able to play. A best musician is a person who plays and hear what the neighbor is playing.
Can you say that again?
The best musician is somebody who is able to hear what the neighbor is playing very well, more than his own.
Wow.
When you have that aspect, when you have that spirit, then you are making music.
Wow.
And you play good sound that is good to the hearing of the people.
But in your early days of playing, you also felt in the same trap. How did you people manage it in your days here in Bamenda?
Well, as I said, that is not easy. I remember that I was also stubborn as the ones today. Because I felt that the other people, they did not know. That's why they were trying to hinder me from flowing.
Can you say it again?
Yes.
Can you say it again?
I felt that the people did not know.
Wow.
That's why they were trying to hinder me.
So I think you and instrumentalists watching this production, you discover that the feeling you had is not just you starting with that kind of feelings. Others have been there and they are also sharing with you from their wealth of experiences. Can you write down?
So that's what I went through until when I fell in the hands of Pastor Umaru. That we happened to study the music together. They were able now to see how we can reorganize the music and others that were in town. But I remember that I always have a problem when I'm playing somewhere. I feel that I should bring out everything that I have in me, so that they should know that I know. But not knowing that that is not the aspect of that is not important. That is not what is needed at that time. Is you need to play in harmony. They harmonize music would disorder the whole crowd.
The disordered music
would disorder the
crowd, would disorder the church, would disorder the nation, would disorder the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think because of time, we'll not be able to finish this discussion for today, but we are not drawing the conclusion for today. We're only putting a pause because we'll still meet our resource persons in days ahead, maybe in weeks ahead, to come back to draw from this well of experience. But before you dash out finally, your last words of advice to instrumentalists out there.
What I can tell us, the instrumentalists, is that what we always feel is that we feel as if we have arrived when we are holding that instrument. But I want to say there is something beyond that. That is just a passage. Your life cannot end directly there. You are just rendering a service. God is just using it like a tool. Just imagine everybody using an instrument. It's like somebody who has a cup carrying water to drink. And know that that same cup that you are carrying the water to drink, that cup needs to be empty and be used for something else. You can use it to drink wine. So when you make yourself available for that, God will use it very well. But if not, I will tell you that what you are trying to do now, you will not go far. The highest thing I want to tell us, that we should look Christ first. Jesus should be the center of your music. If you are playing any sound, ask yourself, is God pleased with what I am playing? Is Jesus satisfied with what I am rendering? Don't play because you want to please the people, but you are playing to please God. God has sent you. And so you are a missionary to the people. So God should be satisfied with you. If you are on this line, then you are on the right track. But if your intention is that they should see you, then you have missed it all. So please, Jesus first. Check your life. Have you given your life to Jesus Christ? That's the first thing. Then why are you playing at this moment? What is your intention? Your intention is to please the people, or is for the people to make for you to make yourself known to the people, or your intention is to bring the people closer to God? If your intention is to draw the people closer to God, go ahead. If your intention is that people should glorify Christ, go ahead. But if your intention is that they should know that you can play, you have missed it all. You have missed it all. And come back to the base with Christ in the center of your music. You will make it. Thank you very much.
Come back to the base with Christ at the center of your music. you will make it. God bless you. Thank you very much for giving us this time. Thanks also to our cameraman, Mark Olive Sound, who has also been making sure you have this wonderful production. And you also need good equipment to cover your events in Bamenda, West River, in Cameroon. You can contact Mark Olive Sound using the contact on your screen at the lower third, and we'll be giving you more details from this end. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to drop your comments on the comment section. We love you. God bless you.